So last week, I think I spent 45 minutes on 3 different websites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just trying to find this one very specific kind of niche office supply. I was cross-referencing prices, delivery times, and I just gave up. The cognitive fatigue was so
You
real.
just hit the wall.
I was done clicking, and that feeling, that sense of being overwhelmed is exactly what we're getting into today.
It really is. We're diving into what's called agentic commerce. It's this huge structural shift where AI agents stop just giving you recommendations.
Yeah.
They actually become active economic actors. They start transacting for you.
Okay, so break that down for us. We've had smart assistants for years now. What's the fundamental difference between, say, a good chatbot and this new agentic commerce?
It's the shift from what you could call AI assistance to AI representation.
Representation.
Exactly. A chatbot waits for you to tell it what to do step by step. An agent takes your high-level intent like, restock my office supplies every month, but stay in budget. And it executes, it makes the trade-offs itself. It becomes your economic delegate.
So that idea of cognitive offloading is huge. Just taking that burden of endless choices off our shoulders. That has to be why this is catching on so fast.
That's the core of it. It works toward the goal, not just the next click. So if you tell an agent, book me a 7-day vacation to Italy for under $3,000, it doesn't just find the cheapest flight. It looks at the whole itinerary. It understands your unspoken preferences, no long layovers. And then it puts together the best value package. It compresses everything into one workflow.
So instead of me being the perpetual browser, my role just shifts. I become an approver, a delegator.
Precisely.
That sounds amazing, but also a little daunting. If I'm setting those guardrails, how do I make sure the agent doesn't just buy the cheapest, lowest quality junk out there?
And that's the critical question, isn't it? The real power is in the learning. You start with broad guardrails budget, a certain quality level, and the agent learns your specific tastes over time with feedback. But you're right, setting up that initial framework, building the tech that allows for that kind of delegation, that's where the real complexity is for businesses.
I can imagine. Figuring out where these agents could have the most impact on, a business or even just your personal life, that must take some serious expertise.
Absolutely. And if you are looking for help uncovering where agents could make the most impact, or you need a hand with AI training, automation, or software development, you should check out our sponsor, embersilk.com.
Embersilk.
Yep. They specialize in making these powerful new technologies actionable for all sorts of AI needs.
That's great to know. So let's talk about the sheer scale of this. The consensus seems to be that agent-led shopping is going to be a default interface in, the next 3 to 5 years?
It's a complete market disruption and a massive one. McKinsey, through STL Digital, they're projecting that up to $1 trillion of the U.S. retail market could be orchestrated by agents by 2030.
$1 trillion.
A huge chunk of all consumer retail, just moving away from human clicks.
That completely changes the game for retailers. They're not optimizing a website for me anymore. They're optimizing their data so my agent finds them.
That's it, exactly. The new competition is often agent versus agent, each fighting for the best deal on behalf of its user.
It makes sense. But if my agent is the one hitting buy, how do I maintain control? How do we handle accountability if buys the wrong thing or goes over budget?
That's why we need a whole new trust infrastructure, a digital paper trail.
Right.
And the major payment networks are already on it. Visa is building something called intelligent commerce. MasterCard has agent pay. They're creating these agent-aware layers to handle consent between machines.
So they're building a kind of audited highway for these agents to transact on.
Perfect analogy. And there's an open standard for it called the Agent Payments Protocol, or AP2. It's designed to document authorization and intent, so there's always an irrefutable audit trail back to you. We're expecting the commercial rollout for this as early as Q1 2026. This is happening right now. And if you zoom out, this whole trend, it just makes hyper-efficient commerce the new currency. The focus shifts from a slick website design to deep, trusted data. It means the future of digital shopping is smarter. And frankly, it works harder for us. All that human energy we spent on comparing and clicking can be freed up for things that are, more human.
That's a really inspiring way to look at the future. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead of shifts like agentic commerce, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.